Today in this video, I'm going to be talking about medical grade skincare, why it's there, is it worth the money, and really what's the difference between medical grade skincare and a really good drugstore product. So, starting off, there are many gimmicks that can be used to sell skincare. So if you go to expensive department stores, they use gold and diamonds and all kinds of ingredients in their skincare, promising you incredible results in very beautiful packaging with very beautiful pamphlets. And generally, you end up spending an awful lot of money and not getting an awful lot of results. That is not to say that medical grade skincare is completely different. There are people who will use that as a term, as a gimmick, to get you to buy the product. Well, this is medical grade. You must buy it. It's good. That is also not true. So all are not equal. But there are medical grade products that are really, really good, just like there are drugstore products that are really, really good. So let's dive in and see what the differences are. And is it really worth your money? A good way to start looking at skincare is the ingredients list. While I don't think that you will get all the information you're looking for by only using the ingredient list, it is a great place to start. It's wonderful for eliminating the ingredients that you don't want. So the preservatives, the fragrances, the things that can break your skin out, the things that you might be allergic to. Wonderful tool. There are websites, lots of websites out there that will judge and grade skincare and give it a number value based on the ingredients. And while that's good, it doesn't really give you the whole picture because some products have a lot of technology in them, and unfortunately technology is not included in the list of ingredients, nor is it described in the list of ingredients. And to give you an example of that from the kitchen, which is a place I love to eat. If I presented you with a beautiful lasagna on a beautiful plate, and then I took all of the ingredients to make a lasagna and put them in a blender and served you mush on a paper plate, they would be completely different products. They would taste completely different, and they would probably be different for your digestive system, yet the ingredient list would be exactly the same. Because the technology that goes into grilling something, baking something, changes the way these ingredients taste and look and are presented to you. So going back to medical grade skincare, when you're looking at the ingredients, yes, raw ingredients are often inexpensive. So why should you pay $200 for a product if you can spend $5? Well, it depends on the formulation. So in this particular case, I want to use the example of Skin Better Science Alpha Ret. This is a product that was designed with pretty sophisticated technology, and I'll just show you. You open this up and you get individual packets that look like this. Now, this is a single time use, so every time you open up the product, you get a very fresh, brand new product that hasn't been exposed to air. And the Alpha Ret itself took the company 10 years to design. What they did is they double conjugated a lactic acid molecule with 2 bonds to a retinol. So you get a product that is 2 bonds between a lactic acid and a retinol molecule. And the reason they did that is because once that's applied to the skin, the water in the skin and the enzymes in the skin slowly break down those 2 bonds and allow for the molecules to get absorbed deeper into the skin. And this is what prevents the irritation that retinol usually causes, the slow delivery system that they have designed. Another thing you might pay for in medical grade skincare is the packaging. But it's not the kind of packaging where you would pay at, let's say, an expensive department store where the box is really beautiful and it comes with pamphlets and it comes with a lot of fluff that doesn't really improve the product. It just makes you feel good about spending the money. And what I mean by that is the packaging can make the product be better. For example, what Skin Better did is they apply a nitrogen coat to the top of the product so that it's always in a vacuum, it's always oxygen free, and every time you basically dispense the product, you open it, it's as though you open it for the very first time. So that also costs money to produce, and that also isn't found on the ingredients list. So those may be the reasons to find a really good product that may have an ingredient list comparable to a product that is much less expensive. After the technology and after the packaging comes the research. These products, if they're good, won't shy from going to international conferences with dermatologists and physicians, plastic surgeons, and show their research and say, this is our product, this is the research we've done, this is our before and after, and this is why we believe in our product. And they have to convince doctors to basically agree to sell these products, to want to take them on. So if companies can provide research like that, then they've really done their job, and it's another thing you're paying for. You're paying for those people who've done that research. So that in a nutshell would be the reason to look at medical grade, but look for good medical grade. And when it's sold at a doctor's office, the benefit of that is the company itself can control that nothing is counterfeit and nothing that they sell is expired, which is really important. The other thing is, if the people at the office understand the technology, they know the product, and they're educated in the product, number one, they can offer you good advice, they can offer you products that actually fit your skin. And number two, a lot of these medical grade companies actually produce prescription strength products that you can't just sell to anyone. You need to be assessed by a professional that will determine what type of products you can use and give you the proper directions so that you use it correctly for the correct amount of time so that you do no harm but improve your skin. So those would be the reasons why some medical grade skincare is, in my opinion, absolutely worth the money. Now, that is not to say you can't find amazing products that aren't that expensive at the drugstore, like CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion. This is a great lotion. It's simple. It's got wonderful ingredients in it. It doesn't have the sophisticated technology, but it will get you very far. It will treat your skin well. You won't break the bank, and you can have good skincare. Now, the reason for this is that raw ingredients for skincare aren't actually that expensive. So it's very possible to make a very good product that isn't terribly expensive. It's the research that you pay for. It's the fancy packaging. And when I say fancy, I mean the quality packaging that you pay for. And that's the difference. So it's kind of like getting a race car versus just a standard regular car. The standard regular car will get you everywhere you want to go. It'll be reliable and safe, but it won't be safe on a racetrack. But if you want to be driving on a racetrack, you buy yourself a sports car, you can drive it on a racetrack and you can drive it on the streets. So that's kind of the difference. What can you afford? What do you prioritize? What matters most to you? Will both work? Absolutely. Are they exactly the same? Not really. But at least you can understand, hopefully from this video, if you do pay more, why you're paying more. And I also don't want you to go and spend your money on products that are expensive and don't work. And believe me, there are plenty of them out there. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. I will see you in the next one. Oh, and subscribe if you like. Subscribe and follow me, and you'll see more videos similar to this and maybe a broader range as well. So thanks very much for watching, and have a great day. Bye. I did it! My first video! I did it! Yeah! Now watch, it didn't record. Medical skin care level. Medical grade skincare level.